to tight end Jay Novacek. And with the extra point, Dallas now leads the Redskins 10-0. Less than 10 to play in the first half. James?
All right, Greg, it was kind of interesting to me that Washington was even favored in this game. Dallas had won 3 out of the last 4 in RFK. Dallas comes with so many weapons, and now they're leading it. Well, a very favorable spot here, and the Eagles get the first down. Rich Kotite, very pleasing. You know what? I know Kotite is thinking about, I wish I had gotten that kind of favorable spot back in San Francisco.
Yeah, and he's not going to say, hey, that makes up for it. No way.
No way.
That one cost him the game, or at least a chance to win the football game. This is just a first down.
9:54 and counting left in the first half of play. 1st and 10, Eagles from their own 22. Sherman. And Sherman, good, hard running across the 25. We'll call it a gain of 3 by Heath Sherman.
Well, this is getting to be a two-back combination. Most teams, have a blocker and a runner, and the blocker gets the ball about once a month, but they're balancing this out. And the key issue here is Herschel Walker is becoming a really fine blocker. That time he took Porter, the outside linebacker, out of the play, gave Sherman a chance to make a few yards. That balance, 2 runners in the backfield, is an important factor for Philadelphia, and they are using both of them very well.
7, Cunningham under pressure. Throws behind the intended receiver, Keith Byers. Byers had actually gone out for a series, having sprained his wrist. That right wrist on the running play where we saw Herschel actually run into him, but he's back in the lineup.
Well, that time they were trying to hit Herschel Walker on a one-man screen, swing Herschel out there and have one lineman out in front of him, but Porter covered him right away, and there was no place to go with the football. So Randall just kind of improvised, almost made a big play out of it.
Brings up a 3rd and 7. Eagles 5 of 9 on 3rd down conversions. Cunningham out of the shotgun. Safety blitz. He escapes. Robert Blackman with the blitz. A loss of 4 on the 2nd sack for the Seahawks. And Antone Davis really upset with himself as well.
Blackman's going to come from the left side of our screen. They're pinching over there. Now Cunningham feels the pressure of him outside. He's a big, strong guy. It's pretty hard to get him. Blackman's not strong enough to get him.
Fair catch by Warren at the 37. A 42-yard punt. Back at the Kingdome in a moment. The Eagles reminded of the loss of Jerome Brown. We mentioned before that defense not being the same, and the parents of Jerome Brown, Annie Bell and Willie Brown, flown up here to the game this week by Cortez Kennedy, the outstanding defensive tackle, number 99 there in your screen. Changed his number from 96 last season to 99. Jerome Brown, a very good friend, and well, I tell you, they were like blood brothers. Chris Warren. Cortez Kennedy, we talked about how close the relationship was between he and Jerome Brown. Did not want to talk about Jerome Brown the week of the game. Agreed to talk with us and the rest of the media 2 weeks ago. He said it would just be too emotional for him to talk about it.
Well, the great thing is that he's going to keep alive the memory of Jerome Brown. He's going to be a Hall of Fame player himself. He's going to wear Jerome's number the rest of his career. So as long as Cortez Kennedy is playing, the memory of Jerome Brown will be kept alive, and I think that's a great thing. And it's a great thing for that man to accept that responsibility.
Jerome's parents consider Cortez an adopted son. On 2nd and 13, incomplete. Nice play by Eric Allen. Pass intended for Tommy Kane. Richie Kotite really high on Eric Allen. Thinks he is simply a sensational corner, and he certainly displayed it on that last play.
Well, he just ate Kane up. Kane couldn't push him off him, and as he made his break, the ball was thrown properly, I think on time, but Kane just didn't get the cushion that he needed. Allen made the play.
Eric Allen has had to be more vocal back there in the secondary. Unlike his typical style of play, he's more of a quiet guy. Likes to talk with his hands, but keep his mouth shut. But with Wes Hopkins And Andre Waters out of there, he's got to become more vocal. Hawks 0 for 3 on third down conversions. And intercepted by Eric Allen. 4th interception of the season. Now, John, you have your players, when you were coaching, go through that kind of tip drill every day, and boy, it paid dividends that time for Allen.
Well, that time the ball was thrown behind Blades. Blades had enough room. They were going to match Allen and Blades on third down. There was enough room there for that ball to get in. He threw it behind him, and it got the ball tipped. Here we go. Watch the tremendous pressure up in Gelbaugh's face. Reggie White is pushing people. Well, look at the ball. It's behind, way behind. Now we got a volleyball there. Eric Allen gets the play. The Philadelphia football team has done a great job over the years of making plays on those kind of balls. They bat the ball around, they knock it up, then they go over and put on a white hat. That's how I got an interception.
Eric Allen, a Pro Bowler, picking up his 4th interception of the season. Leading by example in the secondary. 7:45 left in the first half of play. Eagles on top, 10-3 on first down. Cortez Kennedy, sack number 11.5 of the season. And 3rd sack of the afternoon for the Seahawks.
We're going to circle Cortez Kennedy. It's got to be a big circle because this is a big guy. Watch how quick he comes. Boom. Look, he's right into Mike Shad. He doesn't really have a chance. There's nobody that gets off the ball that fast in this league. And that particularly when you weigh 300 pounds. That's a great play. And boy, I'll tell you, we're in for a lot of years of greatness with this man.
2nd and 20, a loss of 10 on the play. From the 48, Cunningham with time. Throws it complete to Herschel Walker. And Walker getting back up just inside of the 40. Regaining 9 on the play will bring up a 3rd and 11.
Let's take another look at Cortez. Here again, the big circle for this guy. And they got an inside stunt. Watch Cortez stunt back around Joe Nash. Somebody's trying to cut him. He's knocked down. Gets that weight up again. Comes at Randall. Randall says, not twice in a row. I'm throwing this thing.
That is one agile big guy, John.
Yeah, he is a great kid, and I think just wonderful for this team and this town. We're looking at greatness.
3rd and 11. Cunningham drills it. No flag on the play. Blackman was there. Williams had it for a half a second. But Philly will have to punt it away as Jeff Eagles comes on.
A big play in the game was Cortez's a sack because they gave up the interception. They have Philadelphia has a tremendous opportunity to get points. Cortez Kennedy makes that big sack right away. Boom, now they're going to get the football back. And no points, and that's just what a great player does for you.
Fair catch by Warren. Nice pooch punt by Fiegels. And the Seahawks will start from about their own 10.
A look behind.
Division I AA action this weekend. Youngstown State, a winner over Northern Iowa. Marshall, a big winner over Delaware. And that sets the stage for a rematch next Saturday. CBS Sports kicks off at noon Eastern with the Division I AA championship as Marshall plays Youngstown State. And Coach Robinson, I know you're excited about the college game. You'll be there calling that action. Some good talent coming from the Division I AA ranks.
And some great emotion. You know, it's a playoff. Everybody talks about a playoff game for the Division I. Here we get a chance to see it in this level, and it's going to be a very exciting weekend for me.
Seahawks from their own 11, play action. Gelbaugh looking upfield, looking for Doug Thomas. Overthrows him just a bit. And there is a flag on the play at about the 47.
Tom Flores told us that Thomas had great speed, and he really felt like this was a developing young receiver. His hands aren't where he'd like him to be yet, but he's got that blazing speed, and that time, boy, he went right by the corner. The corner had no choice but to grab him.
Defensive pass interference, number 38, first down.
I was just about to mention Rich Miano was there in the territory as well. As you take a look at Tom Flores.
Here we're going to get a look at it. watch him come off the ball and watch the speed. Now the corner's sitting on the, now he's going to run right by the safety man. Miano saying, oh, look out. And